Alright, here we go again. Learning how to edit videos. First and foremost, I really need to figure out how to up the gain on the audio on this. Initially I wanted to do a test video just for the sake of testing how to make videos. Seems interesting. I have a webcam. I've had one for a long time. I don't really use it, and not recently anyway. So I wanted to do this review of all things arm sleeves, because that's not something anyone else is doing. Also, I had, excuse me, I had a weird, an unusual purchase. What happened? Backstory. I've been using computers for a very, very long time. Consequently, this hand, particularly this wrist, is all messed up. All of my joints are to some extent. When I do what is laughingly referred to as exercise, all of my joints sound like the floorboards in a haunted house. Really bad. But particularly when I'm using a mouse, my wrist will start hurting within a few minutes. It's if that long. I mean, it's almost instantaneous. So compression seems to help. Wearing gloves at all seems to assist, particularly tight gloves, even if they're just crappy 80s-ish fingerless gloves, which I can, scratch myself or whatever the hell I need to do. At some point, I got these, which is, it says it's an iMac glove. It's basically a little glove, fingerless glove sort of thing with a hacky sack in the palm. It fixes it perfectly. When I'm wearing this thing, no problem at all. My wrist is fine. But I wanted to, Lord knows I don't want to wear this all the time. It looks terrible. At this point, it doesn't smell great either. I have quite a few of them, and they just get worn out. It's not the best thing. You can't cook while wearing it or anything like that. What I wanted to do was get arm sleeves, my thinking being that if there's some compression, it won't be as bad. It's like a compromise. It's something I could wear around the house all the time, or even outside. It doesn't look quite so silly. There'd be one on each arm, but at the same time, my wrists won't bother me quite so much. Well, we're going to learn how to splice videos together, apparently. Going back to my insane story, so I was looking at arm sleeves as an alternative, and one of the things I got was their arm sleeves. It's the cheapest garment you can possibly buy, like more than underpants. And it was funny because it came in a box which had a bag in it, which had another bag in it, and that bag had this crazy ass thing in it. And I'm going to try to hold this up. There is not a word of English on this at all. I mean, except for there's a website which is in sort of English-ish. But no, it just comes in a neat little, with like the good Ziploc bags, and it's just arm sleeves. It's just in a weird Ziploc bag. But my unbagging thing, I'm going to try them. They're really thin. Part of the premise of these is that, in theory, I'm not entirely sold on the idea, is that if you're wearing them, they're made of a magical material, and I'm very dubious about things made of magical materials that cannot be named. It's like special material. What is the special material? Is it nylon? That doesn't sound that amazing. Anyway, special material. allegedly allows heat to be radiated off your body. It doesn't store any heat, doesn't act as an insulator the way normal clothing does, but at the same time, it reflects the heat from sunlight. So theoretically, under certain conditions, it's cooler to wear arm sleeves than if you had nothing on your arms. Does that work? I don't know. We'll find out. Here they are, and they are really thin. These are runner arm sleeves. If you're a jogger or whatever the hell you could buy these. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh my. These are really thin. And now you can't see my arm now because there's no light in here, because this is how I live, like an ogre or perhaps some form of troll. Vampire, I'd be being ostentatious. I mean, really, do I look like I'm going to attack someone and drink their blood to sustain my immortal, unwholesome existence? No. I'm a troglodyte. I'm a Morlock at best, But, ooh, so, yeah. These actually are nice. These are really nice. These are really comfy. Yeah, so, arm sleeves. It's not enough compression, honestly, for this to do anything. Maybe not. Don't know. We'll see. It feels nice. An aside, I am vastly afeared of the sun, that it will melanoma me with its encancering rays. So I wear hoodies because I'm not really a hat person. I can just pull the hood up, and just, sunglasses, and just hide from the stellar object that's trying to murder me with its evil rays. But this is something I like, because I wouldn't have to wear long sleeves, but I don't have any short sleeve hoodies, so I guess that's a wash. Well, I don't know. All in all, I would recommend this brand, but I don't even know what goddamn language this is. It's... am I wrong to think that's not Chinese? I don't know. I would just be speculating. They're nice. They're real nice. It was $9. It's cheap. Spend more at like a fast food place. Great. There's review done. We're finished. I'm out.